Hey everyone, welcome back to channel name. Today we're diving into one of the icons of American muscle, the 1968 Dodge Coronet RT. We'll explore its roots, the design, what it was like inside, how it really performed, and why it still turns heads today. Let's get into it. Exterior. The Dodge Coronet line was part of Chrysler's B-body platform during the 1960s. The RT, which stands for Road Track, was introduced in 1967 to give more performance credibility to the Coronet name. By 1968, Dodge gave the Coronet a full restyle, smoother curves, a more aggressive look, and updated bodywork, including a redesigned grille and taillights. It was now part of Dodge's new Scat Pack lineup, a family of performance cars aimed at dominating the muscle car scene. In 1968, about 10,900 Coronet R per terasecond were produced, making it a relatively rare piece of Mopar history. The 1968 Coronet RT was available as either a two-door hardtop or a convertible. The front end featured a bold, blacked-out recessed grille flanked by dual headlights. The hood had simulated vents and a raised power bulge that hinted at the muscle underneath. Along the sides, you'll see the signature Coke bottle styling, a sculpted, muscular look around the rear fenders that gave it a wide, aggressive stance. RT badging appears on the grille, rear panel, and fenders, along with optional, Bumblebee, racing stripes wrapping around the tail. You could get it with chrome bumpers, optional vinyl roofs, and various trim options depending on your configuration. Wheel choices included Magnum 500s or Steelies with redline or white letter tires. Interior. Step inside the Coronet RT, and you're greeted with a mix of classic muscle and period-correct comfort. Standard interiors came with vinyl bucket seats up front, with a rear bench. Color options included black, red, blue, gold, and more. The dashboard was classic Mopar, clean and functional, with a wide horizontal speedometer, padded dash, and optional Raleigh gauge cluster. Some models came with a tachometer and a center console featuring a floor-mounted shifter. Amenities were basic by today's standards but high-end for the era. Features could include an AM radio or even an 8-track player, seatbelts, padded sun visors, and dome lights. Trim around the doors and dashboard had chrome accents, and carpeting came standard. Everything felt built for the driver, with a clear focus on performance. Performance. Under the hood is where the Coronet RT really earns its stripes. The standard engine was a 440 Magnum V8, producing around 375 horsepower and a massive 480 pound-feet of torque. If that wasn't enough, Dodge offered the legendary 426 Hemi as an option, rated at 425 horsepower with dual 4-barrel carbs and unmatched top-end performance. The transmission options included the rugged TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic or a 4-speed manual, especially with the Hemi. Rear axle setups often included the Sure Grip limited slip differential. The RT also came with heavy-duty suspension, torsion bars in the front and leaf springs in the rear. Shocks were beefed up, and you could option front disc brakes for improved stopping. This wasn't a car made for tight corners, but it could launch off the line with authority. With the 440 Magnum, 0 to 60 times were in the low 6-second range, and top speed hovered around 120 to 125 miles per hour depending on gearing and transmission. The Hemi versions were even quicker, though few people got to fully exploit their top-end potential on the street. What makes the Coronet RT so special is its balance of raw power and everyday drivability. You get that unmistakable Mopar sound, classic late 60s styling, and enough torque to smoke the tires without even trying. These cars were made to run hard and look good doing it. Of course, there are trade-offs. Fuel economy is practically non-existent by modern standards, and the suspension and brakes, while solid for the era, can't match today's performance cars. These are big, heavy machines, and they need space and care. Restoration can be expensive, especially for rare options like the Hemi or 4-speed cars. But the rewards. A pure, visceral driving experience that's hard to find in anything built after the 1970s. Wrapping up, the 1968 Dodge Coronet RT is a perfect snapshot of the golden muscle car era. Bold, unapologetic, and built to perform. If you're into that raw, analog, all-American power, this car delivers. Whether you're restoring one, collecting, or just admiring from afar, the RT stands as one of the most underrated Mopar muscle machines out there. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1968 Coronet RT, hit that like button, subscribe for more classic car content, And let us know in the comments, would you go for the 440 Magnum or take a shot at the legendary Hemi? Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time with more muscle, more history, and more horsepower.